Go. 3, 2, 1. You're listening to Just Okay Gamers, where this week, guys, I don't know what we're going to do.
It's okay. We're safe now. We're in the official JOKG bunker.
Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck?
Shut the fuck up, Wally.
Just fucking shoot Wally? Holy shit.
I'm sick of that asshole.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. What are we gonna do? Hey, can you hand me that gun, please?
It's just the three
of
us.
Just hand it to me. I don't want you to accidentally shoot somebody else.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, okay. What did you do? How did you?
What the fuck?
What?
You just shot Millpool. It's just the two of us now.
No, what did I do?
Why are we laughing at this?
I'm sorry.
It's a comedy of errors.
Oh my god, what happened? I didn't even touch the trigger. What did you do?
Well, you know, I can use Mind Blast to pull that
trigger.
Is
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm mentally connected to that pistol.
Oh, I was wondering. That's why I was like looking for the trigger. I was like, "What? How did you even shoot this thing?"
No.
Well, I'm gonna point it at the ground, so that way, if you accidentally mind shoot it, it doesn't shoot me.
Okay. Yeah. Just don't look down the barrel.
Okay. Oh, thanks. That's usually like the first rule of guns: don't look down the barrel.
It's one of those things where if I see someone handling my pistol, and they're looking down the barrel, I'm gonna mind pull the trigger.
Oh, you're gonna mind fuck them?
I'm gonna mind fuck them with the bullet. Yeah, absolutely.
What do you say we fire this bad boy up? Try and get one of them back.
I don't know. It's not calibrated. The clone machine isn't calibrated really well.
Yeah, I mean, I know we haven't done like a 2-person like recycle, and I mean this be an experiment, right?
Yeah.
I'm all about experiments. What do you say we just try it out? What's the worst thing that happens?
Put the dial right in between Millpool and Wally.
Yeah, and then we just end up having to like kill off whatever comes out of there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have
the monster.
Okay, I'm gonna have the pistol ready.
It's not a monster.
I'm gonna have the pistol ready just in case. Be ready to mind fuck it. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready to mind fuck it. Here we go.
Okay.
3,
pistols ready.
2, 1. Oh my god! It is a monster!
Oh, monster!
Oh no! I gotta mind fuck it!
Fuck you!
He's still alive!
It's Biggie's size.
Oh my god!
I killed Biggie's size!
I was joking! I was just kidding! It's not. Oh my god! Oh!
What?
You know, how could you have done that?
You scared
Did not
us.
recognize me.
Oh no!
That's how I greet everybody. That's why.
Oh dear.
Oh well, you just got me in the arm. I think I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wrap that up.
Throw some bandages on that.
Yeah, we'll throw a bandage or two on it.
We're just okay and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
Thanks for listening to episode 256. 256.
I'm not going to do it.
The Just Okay Gamers podcast. My name is Guido, and I'm here with...
Nasty.
And it's Biggie size.
That was really weird.
Biggie Size, where are you coming?
Where am I coming?
Yeah.
In my pants?
Are you possibly coming straight at us?
I'm coming straight at you, man.
Oh, man. Biggie, what is up, dude?
Dude, not much, man. This is crazy. I'm so happy to be here. Get to talk with everyone, the community. Love you guys.
For those that don't know, Biggie Size is the host of the Just Okay Movies podcast. Recorded twice a week now? Is that what it's going?
No, once a week.
Once a week, every Wednesday.
Wow.
That's right.
Shit.
Yeah, sometimes we'll do a review of a movie we feel like watching, or if it's a big release like our latest one, Infinity War, or we'll just chat about some films we've seen.
Yeah, and it's kind of a grab bag of the four of us, for those who aren't aware. But Millpool and Wally, they said they couldn't make it, but then they did show up, and then we killed them. But I'm trying to stick with the bit here.
Yeah. We killed them, and
Right.
we got ourselves a biggie.
Yeah, but I thought to well, Millpool and Wally couldn't be here. I was thinking, well, do we not do the episode, or do me and Nasty just do it? We know how those go.
Horrible. Just fucking horrible.
No good. I don't know what it is about me and you.
I don't know. I think that
I think we have a good connection.
yes. I mean, we're in a fucking staycation ship, for fuck's sakes.
I don't get it. I think the episodes are fantastic.
Oh,
You guys
Yeah,
have
you
good
would
banter.
say that.
Yeah. That's what got you on this fucking show. So continue.
I'm a kiss ass. So I know.
But yeah, so I thought, who could we get to fill in at least one of their spots? And none of the regulars were popping up, Miles or Black and Ola or something. But I thought, who could fill these shoes? 2 pairs of shoes, and has experience in broadcasting something.
Mm-hmm.
And the first person that came to my mind was Biggie Size.
Of course.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how excited I was when I got the message. I was sitting at my desk just doing some accounting, so boring. And then I saw the message. I'm like, Biggie, we need you on this pod. The pod depends on you.
Well,
And he was just like begging me. I got like 30 messages. Half of them were voicemails like, you have got to get on here or else it's over. I'm like, I mean, I might be able to fit you in my schedule. I'll try,
yeah.
I've got so many other things going on.
Yeah. Between each one of those messages, I sent you a dick pic too.
Yeah, I appreciate those. That made the day go by a lot faster.
So here we are. This is Biggie Size. This is to let the main audience get to know him, because we want people to listen to the Just Okay Movies podcast. It's a fun podcast.
It's great. It really is.
It is. It's
And-
come along really well.
It is. And this is the main audience's opportunity to get to know Biggie Size. And rather than not have an episode, you get Biggie Size.
Yeah. And us.
Hey, not too bad.
So if you
Not too
complain,
shabby.
fuck you. You could have nothing.
Yeah. Or you could have a shitty fucking 15-minute episode like we bring to you, and we kind of decide to do one anyways.
So how are your weeks, gentlemen?
My week. Let me tell you about my week.
Please.
The
start at
reason that we did a podcast early last week was because I had a wedding this past weekend.
Oh,
So-
congratulations. You got married.
No, I didn't get married.
Oh.
My sister got married.
Oh.
Oh. Well, how
Yeah.
did that go?
It was fun. It was a ton of
Yeah,
fun.
it was really good. It was good.
Yeah, I like how you were like, I'll see you at 8. And I was like, okay, that's kind of what I thought I told you to come. Are you coming? Are you not coming? What's happening?
Did you end up going, Guido?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did.
Oh, you did.
I did, but I didn't let anyone see me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
He went in his Harry Potter cloak.
I
you know.
did. Everybody was like, "Who is that guy in the Harry Potter cloak?" And
No, they wouldn't see you. That's the whole point of the Harry Potter cloak.
I
It
thought
makes
you just meant a
invisible.
cloak.
like the maroon and yellow striped cloak.
He wore it inside out, so it didn't have the effect.
Yeah.
So it made everybody invisible to him, but he was perfectly visible
Yeah.
to everybody else.
He
I
was
just
sitting there
walked-
looking at his phone like, did I get here too early?
Well, that's good that you had that wedding.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun. I had a good time.
Was it?
Yeah, I was drunk like for 3 days, so it was not 4 days. It was not good.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you had the rehearsal dinner,
Yep.
and then you
Thursday.
have the wedding itself,
Yep. Friday.
and then you have the gift
Cinco de-
opening.
Cinco de Mayo was on
Oh.
Saturday,
Ooh.
so we
They-
went out for that.
Did they do a gift opening?
No, because there was a lot of cards and a lot of out-of-town people that were going to take off anyways, so they didn't plan on it.
I've gone to one gift opening
I feel like,
after a wedding. It's horrible.
yeah,
Ugh.
I just feel like you're hungover sitting there like, "Ugh, why am I here? Why is this so early?
Big
Oh,
year,
God.
married man.
I am.
Did you guys
Uh,
do a gift opening?
No. We talked about it. I was like, I don't want to put anyone through that. We'll just take it. We wrote thank you cards to everybody. Like that should be plenty. I don't want to put them through that, but very
Right.
thankful.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, I just like we want a short ceremony because it takes forever. It's hot, especially during the summer. Get to the food. That's where everyone has a fun time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Every wedding I've gone to, everybody has so much fun at the food. Lots of food fights breaking out. I don't think I've ever been to a wedding where there wasn't a food fight.
Yeah. Wow. What was your favorite food fight wedding? Like, what was the best food for fighting with?
Oh, mashed potatoes.
And what? Like, just
gravy?
Wait, no. I mean, like, the whole meal was just mashed potatoes and gravy? Like, you went up there and got slopped 3 spoons of mashed potatoes and they poured gravy over it and said, here's your fucking dinner.
Wow, you must have gone to the weddings that I go to.
I might have been in the back corner. That was when we first met. You said I could come, but then you were like, I found another date. And, yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad your sister's a wonderful girl. I'm very happy for her and her nuptials to that gentleman whose name I don't know.
Richard?
Richard?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Dick?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I had no idea.
Yeah. It was a fun one.
Do people call him Dick?
No, I think they call him Rich.
Okay.
See, that makes more sense than Dick. I never understood that.
I never understood that either. How do you get Dick out of Richard? Like the D and the I are not anywhere near each other or even in the right order, like direction. Right. The D comes after the I.
I feel like someone just messed up. Like they had a boss named Richard, and he accidentally called him a dick because he is one. And he's like, "What'd you call me?" Like, no, that's short for Richard. Like, oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, in what culture?
Oh, great. And he walks out. He's like, "Everyone from now on, call me Dick."
Yeah, for sure. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's like Richard has a shortening for Rick. And then somebody mispronounced the first R and called it Dick because they couldn't pronounce R's.
Right.
You know?
That's good.
The rolling of the R's sounds like Dick.
Or just the slang for the penis term dick came out after the shortening of the name Richard.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things. If only we didn't shoot Wally, he'd probably have an answer for this.
He probably would. Fucking wordsmith. I love him for that. Like, where is Wally when I need him right now?
Right.
Who knows?
Probably
right
at
there,
a work party.
He's a corpse.
Oh yeah. Rocking that fucking suit.
What did I do this week? Not much.
You had a movie podcast?
Yeah, I did a movie podcast. That was fun. I'll let Biggie Size talk about that. But I got horribly sunburnt.
Yeah, you look it too.
Bless your heart, man.
Now?
Yeah. You can see the sunglass tan line for sure on the face.
No.
Yeah. right around the eyebrow area. You can definitely, and on like the top of your head, you can see like where the hat. Were you wearing a hat?
I was not wearing a hat.
Oh, maybe that's just your scalp.
Could just be my scalp.
I'm glad that we're playing to the camera right now for a podcast.
I cut grass for like 7 hours straight, and then I went another day and cut grass. And man, I think you think deeply while you're cutting grass.
Fuck yeah,
absolutely.
It's nice, but then at the same time, it's like after a bit, you're just like you're going over the same stuff in your head,
right?
And it's no good. I hatched this plan in my head. Let me see what you guys think of this plan. Okay, right. So my social circle is dwindling, I would say. Real life. Online, great. We have the Discord, everybody's great. But in real life, my social circle is getting smaller and smaller, as it does when you get older. And I was like, what can I do to get more friends? And I thought, man, well, my house needs work. Otherwise, I'd have people over. I'll fix up my house, my yard.
Yeah.
make it look real nice and fix up my deck and everything.
Yep.
And then I'll just put out an open invite on like Facebook
To see who comes.
and Twitter and just say, look, you may be a friend, you may be a family, I may have gone to high school with you, whoever you are, I invite you to my house
Oh,
for a barbecue this
Wow.
day.
I wouldn't get that because I'm not on Facebook or Twitter. So I would need you to
Well,
text me.
There's people that I would definitely text or let know.
So I wouldn't be there. And if I don't show, it's not that I'm not your friend anymore.
Right. Yeah.
This is your new friend group. Whoever comes is your new friend.
Yeah.
And fuck everybody else prior to that didn't show.
I cut all ties with everyone.
Dude, that sounds like a great way to
Dude, that'd be a
fucking do it.
blast. Absolutely. Who would be the one person you would want to be there more than
Oh,
anyone?
Want to be there?
Mm. Yeah.
Somebody
Somebody that you
in real
don't
life?
always hang out with now, though. It can't be like one of the people that you are friends with currently.
Oh man.
I know you
don't
would pick
know.
me. I just don't want you to default to me. So
I honestly don't know. That's why I'm in this predicament. If I did have someone that I really wanted to see, I'd probably reach out to him.
Nah. makes
God
sense.
would be a good choice. I
Yeah,
mean, just
Jesus
don't- Jesus,
Christ.
Jesus
Right,
Christ.
right.
Yeah, JC.
Yeah.
Also, JT would be a good choice. You know,
JTT,
Yeah.
Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor Thomas.
no.
Oh no. What JT then?
Justin Timberlake. Come on.
Oh, okay.
He'd bring all the honeys.
Yeah.
You would
Um,
have all the bitches. Dude. All.
All of them.
Do
Every
you
one
think
of them.
if I put that wide net out, do you think anyone would show up? Because I put myself in the shoes of reading that on someone's Facebook, especially someone that I don't know. And there's no fucking way I would ever go to their house.
Can I ask you something, Weeds? Did you
Yeah.
go to your 10-year or 15-year anniversary, like
I
high school
did go
graduation?
to the 10-year anniversary. Yeah. the
Okay.
Graduation anniversary.
How many people were there?
A lot.
Really? That's
Yeah.
surprising.
A lot.
Okay.
And it really cemented the fact, which at the time when I went to my high school graduation, whatever it was, the anniversary 10-year thing,
Mm-hmm.
I had a group of people that I hung out with while I was in high school, and then I went to this, and I came to the realization I went to school with a lot of black people. And that's not bad.
And?
Like I had fun. I had a lot of fun at that.
You
at
went to
that.
an MPS school, right?
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
but it was just like it kind of sparked in my mind like I didn't think of that back then, and now
No.
why am I thinking of this now?
Right. Well, and that's the thing is like you don't think about that when you're younger, and I don't think it should matter, right? Either
Right.
way.
Right.
But so I would say suggest that the 15-year is at your place. And
No.
yeah. There you
No,
go.
no,
You get
no.
all the people that you want to show up.
No. Because those aren't people they're not the people that I have added on Facebook.
Okay. Gotcha,
My
gotcha.
Facebook friends is pretty small
Is
compared
it?
to a lot of other people's. It's like 120 people.
Oh yeah, that
nice.
is pretty small.
Nice.
I don't add anyone that I wouldn't talk to.
Oh, that's why I stopped using it partially because like there's a lot of people that I added that I just don't want to fucking talk to or see their shit. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't care. I haven't seen you in 11 fucking years. Get the fuck over yourself.
That's the game invites is what kills me. Especially like when the Farmville and stuff was so popular. I deleted my first Facebook because I just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, I would get rid of Facebook, but there's just this slight attachment. One is the Just Okay Gamers Facebook page, which never gets used, and
Right.
then so I use that as like an escape, like an excuse.
Yeah,
keep
to
it
keep
around.
it. I did that for a while, and then I was like, I actually don't think I've even looked at a post that we put up in a month.
I look
Or-
at them.
or-
So anyone that's sending us or liking stuff on Facebook, I do see them.
Yeah. We just don't respond.
Right. No, I respond to.
I'm kidding.
It's
I'm
just
kidding.
they
We do
never
respond.
talk.
We do
No one ever
respond.
says anything.
Yeah. We just don't do a good job of communicating a conversation with you guys. But we do appreciate everybody that joins us on Facebook and likes us there.
Well, Biggie Size, what have you done this week? Anything interesting?
Not really. Mainly just been working. I've had yeah, life of an adult man. Mainly been working on projects. I've been actually building these bots to do my job for me at work, and that's been fantastic.
Nice.
It's pain in the ass to set up, but it's been great. But gaming wise, mainly just been playing. Actually, been playing a lot of Fortnite. The Thanos mode that they have.
We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the
Do you know how the
podcast
goes?
Wow.
That was my nice
Biggie
way of saying.
Blunder.
That was my nice way of saying, like, yeah, Biggie, I see that in the document that I'm sure you have coming up in the lineup. So, yep, we'll talk about that shortly.
Well, guys, I guess this will be my last time on the pod. Thank you.
Yeah, you get one mistake.
Yeah,
one chance.
Yeah.
One chance.
But no, it's been a good week. Not too much going on, which is kind of how I like it.
Good.
I've got some news that may disappoint a few people.
Uh-oh. What's that news?
But it's also good news.
Oh, good news.
Yeah. Just OK Con has sold out.
Holy shit.
Damn.
A lot of spots.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
I am utterly speechless. Like, I could not have thought that we would have sold out. Especially after last year, where I felt like we were scraping to like fill beds at the very last minute.
I thought we were gonna have less than last year. That was that's kind of what I thought.
My predicament was right, or my prediction was right around there too. Like close to the same number, maybe a little bit less, but wow, drastically 50% increase then, huh?
Not quite 50%. Oh yeah, I guess 50%.
Pretty close because of the 6 of us that were there.
Yeah.
So
we may have to look at a bigger venue if we do another one of these.
Which is incredible because that place is huge already. No, that is fantastic. How many spots is that total?
It's 32 people.
32. Wow.
32 people have decided to travel from all over the world to come to this farm.
Yeah, literally
in the middle of the Midwest United States.
It's a red barn in the middle of the U.S., like in the middle of a bunch of cornfields or soybean fields, I think.
That's what I thought was so funny with Sniggle Boots being all the way from Belgium, and then the first place he comes to the United States is this like field of nothing.
Yep.
Like, welcome to America.
Right. Yeah.
It was great.
For sure. Yeah, no, I'm excited for this year at Con. I think that, round 2, we'll figure out how to iron out some of the details that we had not ironed out so well last year. And I think that we kind of got a flow last year, right? Like we woke up, you and I and maybe some other couple of people made some breakfast. And then, we all kind of like went about our day. It was good. It was a lot of fun.
Right. But we can set aside the Just OK Con talk for the next few months.
Yep. We won't talk about it until 2 weeks prior.
Right. We're done now.
Yep.
We sold all the spots. Now we just have some planning to do behind the scenes, and then come end of July, we're going to have to do some hyping, I think.
Oh, yeah. You think so?
I don't know.
I was thinking mid-August.
All right. What do you guys say we talk about some games?
Let's talk about some games.
All right.
When a segment runs too long, you must segue. When Guido's getting bored, you must segue. When Wally zones out, you must segue. When Nasty does a bit, you must segue. Now segue! Do it now! Go to League or General Gaming, it doesn't matter. Just segue. A bigot size, do it, or you'll be sorry. Boo boo boo.
Boo, boo, boo.
Man.
I miss Millpool. I wish we wouldn't have killed him. Why'd you do that, Nancy? That was so rude.
You were the one that fucking mind fucked him with that bullet, okay? I just want you to know that. That was not my fault. I was merely looking at the gun, trying to figure out where the hell the trigger went. Little did I know, that's going to be the next thing.
Oh.
Smart weapons that you can
Ooh.
control from Wi-Fi, like how you can do it with your phone, turn the lights on and shit.
You know, I was reading a book called I forget the name.
We Are Legion.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep,
We
you're
are
welcome.
Legion, we are Bob.
Yep.
Damn, nice.
And
I have it in my queue. That's the only reason that I know, and I know that you've talked about how I should listen to it.
it has these things called busters in it, which are basically just ballistic drones.
Okay.
So the AI flies the drones into people, and that's it. Why don't we have that?
So kamikaze drones, essentially.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I
You know what
guess.
I was thinking about during Infinity War
Scary.
was how useful those drones would have been that were in Winter Soldier to help fight
Hold
off those.
on there, Biggie. We're on the Just Okay Gamers
Yeah, this
podcast.
isn't the movie
Oh.
podcast.
Oh
this
my
is the gaming segue. I'm sorry. I know you don't really know that, but
God. My apologies. My apologies.
anyways, what was the last thing we were talking about? Just Okay Con. Oh, you know what else? There's another convention. What's it called?
Stupid con.
E3? E3.
Oh.
That thing's coming up soon, right?
Mm.
Did you guys hear about this?
I have
This-
heard about
This
E3.
E3?
Apparently, it's an industry convention. It's been around for a few years. But
Has it?
I've never heard of it until
Wow.
now.
Yeah, I literally just found this. It's this
Yeah.
apparently small indie startup convention where people show off electronics
Hmm.
and games.
Wow.
Did you guys see this lineup that that Walmart gave out for everybody to see what's going on at this
I
small
did
convention?
actually see.
You're not setting this up right. Nasty.
Just let me go with it. Just let me go with it.
So E3 Electronics Entertainment Expo is coming up in July, I believe, and Walmart did a boner. They made a blunder. They on their website they released a bunch of coming soon titles for video games.
Like from a dick?
Yeah, and
Wow.
they were games that were rumored to be in E3, and I believe Walmart took down the web page that had all these on them, but a few people screen capped them and
Of
whatnot.
course.
Yeah, of course.
This is the internet. If you fuck up for a millisecond, like by the time that you realize you fucked up and go to try to retrieve it, there's already been people that have fucking screen capped it.
I think it was Walmart Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always the foreign ones.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know
is.
why. It's always UK or India or something that they leak the stuff too early.
They must have been confused on timeline. You know, that hour difference that they have really threw them off.
So we got a few titles that were leaked. I use quotations in that because it's not. It wasn't. It was an accidental leak, and who's to say that it's even right?
Right.
But we have a few titles here that people can expect.
Oh yeah? Like what? What are we looking at, Queeds?
There's this title called Dark Bowls. Dark
Mm.
Bowls.
Dark
4?
Bowls. Dark Bowls 4.
Yeah.
Is that like Dark Bowels? Is that how it's
Oh
spelled?
yeah, that's how it is. It's Dark
Wow.
Bowls.
Dark
So
Bowls 4,
You
yeah.
play an ass doctor, and you have to give colonoscopies in VR.
In the dark?
Ooh.
Well, the colon is dark, so that's where
Oh,
it's dark.
so you don't have a lighted like scope thingy to do the colonoscopy.
Right. The screen is just black.
So it's like 3D fuck, what was that game growing up where you were the doctor pulling out the bones out of the dude laying on the table? Operation. Yes, it's like 3D Operation, but for the 23rd century.
You're just pulling it out of their ass.
Literally.
Yeah, yeah. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
there's also this one. What is this? It looks like Assassin Speed.
There is a lot of bad speed going around right now, you know?
Right. It's it looks like the cast of the movie Speed is all taking speed in this game.
Oh,
The drug speed.
Ah, I see. I see.
And there's an assassin out to get him.
to get them all.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this other one? It looks like Foreign Horizons 5.
Oh, Foreign Horizons.
Yeah. I mean, from what I've seen, it's like one of those airplane flying games where just you're always on the horizon.
Interesting.
Just new stuff constantly coming at you.
No, some of the real games. Biggie, you wanna go down this list for us?
Absolutely. Looks like we've got Just Cause 4,
Yeah.
Splinter Cell.
Wait, didn't we get that game like 15 years ago?
Which one?
Splinter Cell?
Yeah,
It's a new Splinter Cell, I take it.
and it's interesting that they don't have a number or anything afterwards. It's just Splinter Cell.
Right.
We got Dragon's Quest 2.
Ooh, I picked that up on the Switch. But
Really?
Yeah, but this is just PS4 and Xbox.
We've got Lego DC Villains.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Squeeze, are you ready for that?
Are you-
That's a combination of your two favorite games, I think.
You like the Lego games?
No.
Okay, about to say like, all right.
I have played a lot of them though,
Yeah.
because I have a daughter, and when she was younger, that was the game that she got. She understood and could play it
Right.
with me.
Right.
We've got Borderlands 3. Now that could be pretty big. It's been a little while since the last Borderlands.
It has been a minute.
This will be good. I like Borderlands games, so whatever this is kind of make or break for Gearbox though.
They have been in the tubes, it seems like. I mean, what was the last game they released? It wasn't Colonial Marines, was it?
No,
They had to release one after that.
It was some stinker, man. What was it? I gotta look it up now.
Yeah.
Gearbox games.
Oh, darn. It was the MOBA one.
Battleborn.
Battleborn. Oh, what a...
Yeah.
It sucks that game was really not bad, but it was the worst timing, and that price was too high.
They needed to be like 6 months earlier and $10 cheaper, and I think that they would have been on point.
Should have just been free. They really should have just done it free. There's
you
no
think
way
so?
they're going to step up against Blizzard. It's
Microtransactions?
Yeah, just start with it. Absolutely. It being free, it's worked for Paladins. That's the only way Paladins has stayed around. It's a solid game that's completely free, other than microtransactions.
Isn't Paladins gone now?
I thought Paladins was shutting down.
Paladins is
No,
gone.
it just went into 1.0.
What am I thinking then?
Oh, are you thinking Lawbreakers?
Nope.
Oh no, you're thinking Paragon.
Paragon.
Yeah, Paragon.
Paragon.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah, that
Paladins,
one's gone.
Paragon. PA, another
know.
letter A,
Exactly.
ending in an N. Same fucking word.
Yeah,
Richard.
and then you got Gigantic there too, which
Right,
is
right.
probably not doing so hot.
Right. Absolutely. Well, we've also got Rage 2, and that's a pretty strong one because apparently sometime this week it was leaked, aside from this, that there was a Rage 2 coming. That could be pretty cool. The first one was all right.
I think this game might be okay despite all my rage.
Yeah.
I'm still
Yeah.
just
Still
a rat
just-
in a cage.
Yeah. I was.
And we've got Gears of War 5. The
Wow.
fifth one.
Really.
Good
Right on the
God.
heels, guys. Right
Yeah.
on the heels.
And we got Forza Horizon 5. And we've got an Assassin's Creed. Still, we don't know the name.
Some Ass Creed. Oh, hey, Ass Creed. How the fuck is this game still staying alive?
I don't know. They went on a big hiatus, and it was just last year when they released Origins, which that was after, 2 years of no
Right.
Assassin's Creed?
And I thought
Yeah.
that they were saying that they were going to be done with it because of that fact.
Possibly.
Origins did well. It was
Was
the
it
one
right
before,
before
Black Sail.
Origins? Oh,
Black Sail, they were like, we really need to
reevaluate.
go back and reevaluate our release schedule here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I thought they would go to a 2-year schedule, but nope, they're back to back to yearly. So
Damn.
hey, that's great. I mean, it's a popular game. I couldn't ever really get into them myself.
It would be
Mhm,
2
mhm.
years. because this is the game's not coming out.
That's true.
Right.
That's
They're
true.
Just announcing.
Just
it.
announcements.
It could be spring of next year. Absolutely. But I gotta say, none of these games are all that surprising. You know,
Yeah.
I really hope there's more in store for E3 than this.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think we'll see some good games there. We'll see, hopefully, some more Last of Us footage and what else?
well, there was actually a leak that there are 16 new SKUs coming for the Nintendo Switch, which kind of fits in rumors that they were going to do a redesign. So that could be
Really?
interesting. So we could see a redesigned Switch at E3. That or a bunch of different peripherals, one or the other.
Probably
A
peripherals.
redesign. Yeah, a redesign would make people angry.
Right.
I would think so too. You know, they've mentioned that they weren't happy with battery life, and that would be one reason why they'd want to do a redesign. But
Right.
also, since they have that new hardware hack where you can run Linux on the machine, and it's a hardware hack, so they can't necessarily patch it. That's also got some people wondering if they are going to do a complete redesign because of that.
Right. If they do, though, I don't see a redesign with form factor. I see more of a redesign with hardware internals.
Yeah, I could see that too. Maybe just slight changes and probably a bigger battery, maybe a
Right.
higher res screen.
Yeah.
That would be about it.
Not much. We'll see what comes of it, though.
You all think we
Yes.
might see a new PlayStation or Xbox model?
No.
No.
Xbox stated a while ago that they're set. Their feet are set in the sand for the next 5 years with this current generation of PlayStation.
Wait, you said
Did
Xbox?
did I say Xbox?
Yeah.
PlayStation. PlayStation said it.
Sony
Right.
said that they're done. They're done for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Bring the prices down. Absolutely.
Right.
What's something you would love to see at
Oof.
E3? It would just punch you in the gut.
A whole new line of 4K monitors that are affordable.
Yeah.
That would be ideal, because I think that would bring. Right now, 4K is still up on this way high tier that you can't really afford if you want to actually have a setup. If you do, you're gonna have one 4K monitor and then wait a couple of months before you can get another 4K monitor and drop a nut on both of them. But I think that if once it starts rolling out and 4K can get out there, you'll start seeing these 2K monitors come down, and hopefully speaking.
People don't have the hardware to run 4K at 60 FPS though. So
You don't think so?
well, it's out there, but it's super expensive.
Yeah, the cards are still a little pricey, and mainly that's thanks to mining.
Fuck
That's what
them.
kept those prices up. But I'm hoping the same thing, that maybe within the next year or so, cards will come down, monitors will come down, because even a 1080p screen is still a little pricey. And I think it's because the cards are still so high.
Yeah.
I would definitely like to see that. I would love to see Sony and Microsoft come together on stage and do a handshake and say our consoles are going to be cross-compatible. That is the one thing I would love to see. Because
You're
games
gonna
like
be waiting for a
Fortnite,
while.
a very long time. Well,
that is not happening.
Xbox is saying they'll do it. I'm a little skeptical of that. And Sony, that's kind of their thing, is not being acceptable to any change very quickly.
They don't want it.
No.
Sony's
And they
got
don't
the
really
upper
need
hand
to.
right now.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. It benefits Xbox more than PlayStation.
Right. Of course. So Xbox is yeah, we're willing to take some of your customers.
Right. But with games like Fortnite, even going through mobile and PC, Mac, I mean, it covers the entire spectrum. It would be wonderful to bring those last two together and kind of complete that circle.
Right.
But,
I think that's where Microsoft should focus, right? Is how do they create a larger continuous gaming community amongst their multiple platforms that they have? Right? 'Cause
absolutely.
they have this giant PC platform, plus they also have a large Xbox platform. And I know that they're working on that a little bit, because if I'm not mistaken, with Sea of Thieves, you were able to do cross-platform gameplay, and I think another recent game as well. So we'll see where that all ends up. But I think that if they continue to move in that direction, they'll be a force to reckon with Sony.
Absolutely. And also with them announcing that they're doing a partnership with Discord to you be able to see what your friends are playing on Xbox. I mean, that's a great step in the right direction. I mean, we were always kind of hoping that we would have that kind of integration with Xbox and Steam. But
Right.
you know, we're getting Discord. We're not getting voice chat yet, but I really hope that's coming because that would just be a wonderful symbiotic relationship. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
your friend, you know, be perfect.
When I was playing Monster Hunter on PlayStation with a bunch of people from the community, we had to use the PlayStation party system.
Right.
And there were times where I'm just playing games on my PlayStation with one person or something, and we want to be in a group with a bunch of people that
Right.
are all playing different things, you know?
Yeah. The
And,
Discord experience.
Yeah. And I was sorely missing that when I played those types of games on PlayStation. One thing that I want to see out of this E3 is just give me some new fucking titles.
Right.
Not just sequels for everything.
Not sequels, not the same goddamn IPs over and over.
Until
Right.
people start doing something different, we're not going to see it. Like the masses are driving the reboots of everything and the sequels of everything.
And not only that, but you know, if you watch people like Jim Sterling, I know he's a controversial figure in gaming. He brings up some excellent points. When you look at some of these presentations that people at Ubisoft are giving, saying that they're wanting to focus less on multiple games and more on keeping the games as services going in their big titles, and that, I mean, that kind of worries you that, oh man, they're just gonna, you know, beef up their current titles and not invest in new IPs, and it's disappointing. But as a business standpoint, I guess it does make sense. But as a gamer, it is a little sad.
There's one new game that I just saw a trailer for,
Mhm.
and it's called Atomic Heart.
Ooh,
Have you guys seen this trailer?
I watched the trailer. It's pretty nice.
That is in fucking insane. That game looks so good.
It's a it's a post-apocalyptic Soviet setting,
Yeah.
and that's run by a bunch of robots. It reminds me a lot of Nier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just the setting does.
I was going to
But-
say it reminds me of BioShock.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that too. Yeah, it's kind of
kinda
an
has a-
amalgamation of the two.
Right.
Like a BioShock with Fallout and even a little bit of
Yes.
Metro 2033, that real heavy Russian. I guess it's in Moscow or around Russia at some point in history.
Yeah, and it's a first-person shooter, and there's all these trippy-ass looking creatures and robots that are walking around that you're fighting. The trailer's really, really well done, and it got me pumped. I don't know when it's coming out. They didn't put a date at the end of the trailer, but hopefully soon. There's a Steam page for it. If anyone's interested in like a cool-looking first-person shooter to keep your eyes on, Atomic Heart, that's my vote for the week.
Graphically, it's impressive. It looks gorgeous.
It does look gorgeous. We'll see though, because this is a cinematic. We still haven't gotten any gameplay, and we know how this can turn out when a
No, this
company
is
releases.
gameplay. The trailer that I watched.
Was that gameplay?
Yeah,
I thought
it was all
I
gameplay.
thought it said cinematic in the title.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it kind of switched between them because some looked a little bit better than others.
Right.
And
Yeah.
some of it looked like it was actual gameplay. Other parts looked like it was definitely enhanced. But even if you can get just kind of close to that, it looks fantastic. And
Right,
I've never heard of the studio before. This may be one of their first big games.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Mundafish or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the thing that kind of caught me at the very end that they kind of seemed to just sneak in was like the weapons customization and how that whole thing is going to go. And I think that that's a really cool idea, especially like in a game like that where it seems like it's going to be maybe like open world kind of FPS RPG kind of thing.
Right. Right. Yeah, that was always one of my favorite parts of Fallout was kind of customizing your gear and leveling it up as well as your abilities. So if it has that kind of stuff in it, I'm all for it.
Cool. So Biggie, you mentioned that you were playing Fortnite, huh?
Oh, I can talk about it now. It's okay. It's okay.
We've had some Fortnite talks in the past, so I think our quota for Fortnite talk is filled.
Oh
So
man.
you can write a requisition to bring Fortnite back.
Okay.
but,
Okay.
we won't get to that. We won't actually see the requisition for the next few weeks. And then,
Okay. Okay.
And then we'll have to put it into action. So maybe the next time you do the podcast, let's see, this is 256 episodes. So we're looking at 512.
Whew, wow. Okay. Okay. 512.
Yeah, 512. We'll talk about this Fortnite Battle Royale new mode
Yeah.
with Thanos.
Yeah,
I'll
fucking
put it on my
stupid.
calendar. No, this mode is fantastic, and I recommend anyone checking it out. Basically, how the mode works is you drop in, it's 100 people like normal, but the circle is already set. So you know going into the map while you're on the bus where the circle is. Within about, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds, you hear a big boom, and the Infinity Gauntlet falls from the sky. You see it like a big light coming down. Whoever gets to it first gets to be Thanos for however long they can live. And it is scary because especially when he's close, he's making these big clunking noises, and he can jump in the air and just fall and just destroy buildings and shoot these powerful lasers out of his fist. It's it kind of reminds me a lot of quad damage in like Quake or Unreal Tournament. You're just super OP, and it's freaky, especially when you're down to like 3 people and you're in such a small circle and Thanos is walking around and you're kind of hiding, just hoping you can get a good shot on him. I highly recommend it. It's an absolute blast.
Do people generally team up to fight against Thanos, or are they just ignoring Thanos, hoping that they don't hit them, and then just doing their thing?
That's kind of the problem. It really ends up, even if Thanos is around, you still just shoot the other person, if you see them, which you end up kind of just fucking each person, because he's going to end up killing both of you. You really have to team up unless you got like a rocket launcher or another super rare, powerful weapon. And so that's the part that kind of stinks. It would have been kind of cool if everyone teamed up to fight Thanos, and whoever got the glove, then everyone teams up against him. There's a mode in Halo that used to be called that, and I can't remember. I think it was the skull game where you would hold on to the skull and everyone tried to kill you and get it. But anyway, whereas, really you're still killing everyone, you just have Thanos running around as well. So, but it is fun.
Nice.
I thought I'd give it a shot. I might still give it a shot. But when I first heard about this, I thought, what a strange pairing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same. I was like, I read that probably like 3 days ago is when it dropped, right? And I was just like, the fuck is going on?
Makes
if
perfect
it makes
sense.
dollars, it makes sense.
Dollar bills, yo.
But I don't see what. I guess it cross promotes Infinity War, the best-selling movie of all time.
Right.
With
Fortnite.
I'm sure it was Fortnite who went after Disney and not the other way around. Because I mean, Disney doesn't need that promotion for Fortnite, but Fortnite could definitely use it to keep their numbers up and running. I just wonder how that transaction would have been, but yeah, it got me playing, and I'm not really a big Fortnite player, but I definitely wanted to jump in and try it out.
Try it out.
I wonder if this could lead to some skins in the future or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, there are none now. There's no Marvel type skins, but man, if they got on board with that, that's just printing money.
Fucking money maker, dude.
You get the Iron Spider-Man suit from the movie in there. For kids to be buying that shit, they'd be stealing their parents' credit cards.
Fuck yeah, they already do steal their parents' credit cards for that fucking game, I feel like.
Biggie, how did you steal your parents' credit card?
I do like, hey, Mom, I need to buy some pencils. She's like, oh, okay, great.
Yeah, you go through a lot of pencils or something?
She's like, you buy pencils from Microsoft?
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, they're really good quality.
I promise.
Interesting.
But no, I agree. I think it's just a matter of time before we start seeing sponsored skins, and I'm really surprised that we haven't seen it in League for how big League's been for so long, and I guess I'm sure they've been approached.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So I gotta kind of take my hat off for them, saying good job for staying with your brand and not kind of selling out, if you want to say it that way.
Right.
But I could definitely see Fortnite doing it, and sure, I wouldn't mind running around in a Doctor Strange outfit or a Batman outfit or something like that. Luke Skywalker one, sure.
Right.
Okie dokie. I think that's it, huh?
Yeah, let's do some voicemails.
Yeah.
Do some voicemails.
Let's fire him up.
Yeah, Biggie, this is your first time doing voicemails.
Very first time. One of my favorite segments. The first episode I ever listened to was a voicemail episode.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
episode was that?
Oh my god, I don't even remember. I just remember Bombhab. It just sold me. I'm like, does he do this every time? I'm like, he does. I love it.
He does, yeah.
I love it.
It never gets old either. Bomb
Never.
Hab.
Never.
Well, we'll have to see if he sent one this week.
We have a new voicemail.
You want to listen to the voicemail?
Okie dokie. Not a lot. Not that many this week. Do you ever do you have a favorite voicemail? Do you remember the specific voicemails? Biggie says.
I other than Bombhabs, I don't remember them very specifically. I do enjoy hearing Sniggles' questions and seeing what they're going to be for that week.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. Well, let's just start with this one here.
Hey, Just Okay crew, it's Beer Lady. My question this week is, if only one genre of video games existed, which one would you want? You'd only play one genre the rest of your gaming life. So which one? Have a good pod. Bye-bye.
Yikes.
Oh,
One
Beer
genre,
Lady.
huh?
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
It's tough.
I would have to go RPG.
Yeah?
It's tough. It's between RPG and a first-person shooter, especially one that has a solid multiplayer, like Counter-Strike or Halo.
Right.
But honestly, I love sitting down with an RPG that just has a good story and interesting mechanics for, we really have to think before you make an action in a battle.
Mm-hmm.
And I always find those to be very relaxing and really fulfilling, and can be very moving. The game like Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy VII. So I'd definitely have to say an RPG.
I'd take it one step further and say a massively multiplayer online RPG.
Same.
Sure.
I'm going with an MMO as well.
It's just I've put so many hours into MMOs, and I can
Right.
fire up any MMO and get a good 20 hours out of it at least.
Yep.
Just a brand, even if I don't like it.
I also think that if everybody was forced in the MMO sphere of games, that we would see a lot more innovation in how they work than we do right now. Because right now, like, WoW is kind of the huge, elephant in the room, forcing people out. And I think that if we also got, and I guess, I don't think that anybody else is really competing with them right now.
Right.
It's just that
You were
hotkey
saying
style.
Ashes Awakens, right? That's the new one coming up. Quid?
Ashes of Creation.
Ashes of Creation. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think that, like, if we had some other games, it would definitely bring innovation of how things are actually working, and maybe even some controller interaction, which would draw some of the more console style people.
I think the downside to a lot of MMOs is the hotkey combat system.
Yes.
Right.
It was cool, and it's still like you can still get a bit out of it by min-maxing your character and whatnot, really pressing the buttons at the right time. That's all
Right.
it comes down to.
Yes.
But it's gotten stale, and we need
Yes.
some different type of combat. Games have tried,
Mhm.
and it's not. Everybody just goes back to that single key press.
Right.
Right. Yeah. What's that one? Desert Storm, Black Desert. That's it. I kind of
BDO.
liked its style. It's a nice, relaxing one. You can sit back with a controller, but I don't know if I would call it a true MMO like World of Warcraft. But yeah, there's definitely been some that have tried, and some been successful, but definitely not WoW successful.
If MMOs were out, because it seems like the easy answer, I'd probably have to go. Gosh, I don't know. It has to be some genre that's rich in story. So
Right.
just regular RPGs, I guess. Because
Would you?
what?
I was gonna say, would you guys consider Destiny an MMO or more the RPG side?
And I don't even think it's very RPG. Like, you
No,
get
first person
weapons that you can
MMO, and
change.
that's it.
I would definitely call it a predominantly a first-person shooter with RPG elements,
Yeah.
and a larger scale multiplayer. But I don't know. I mean, if you're using WoW as the template of an MMO, it's just hard to compare because they're
Right.
kind of just like lobbies, big lobbies, but
Right. But not like the whole fucking world lobby.
Right, a bunch of instances, and it's
Right,
kind
right,
of a lot of MMOs are set up like that, but it's kind of hard to call it in that same vein as WoW.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, Gweeds, you were saying it would have to be an RPG.
Yeah,
you, if MMOs are
I
out.
need that. I think story is what I go for most in games.
Yeah.
Like, above all else, if there's a story that engages me, I can look past a lot of other stuff. So I think I'd have to go with RPGs, I guess. That's the one that I can think that have the most story-rich elements.
Sure. Right. For me, it would definitely be like puzzlers would be my next genre. Just because I feel like they're like games like The Witness did a good job of bringing a story element to just the puzzler game that had an overarching concept behind it, right? And I like the idea of that. If more games did something like that, that would be awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, here's the next voicemail. Thanks, B-Rady.
Hey, Just Okay Gamers, it's Gift Paul. And
Thank you for choosing Wendy's. May I take your order, please?
yeah, can I get a number 2 meal?
Small, medium, or large?
Large.
And your drink?
I'll have a Diet Coke.
What else for you?
That should do it.
$8.56, please. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Fucking Gift
If you could get anything from Wendy's, what would it be? Thanks.
Actually,
Gift Paul.
that was fucking solid.
That was beautiful.
Good fucking context. This guy, are you doing anything like on Twitter or anything like that? Because you should start doing that. I think you'd be pretty solid. Twitter videos.
Yeah, it was good. I really wish you would have took the Enkababo route and
Asked her.
Yeah, if she had a
thought that was
question.
coming. I thought that he was taking a page out of Enkababo too, but I thought that was a good voicemail.
Yeah, good job. Wendy's Frosty, fucking large
All the
chocolate
way.
Frosty, dude.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what not chocolate. I'm a vanilla Frosty person. I was so happy when they came out with the vanilla Frosties.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an original chocolate Frosty. Sorry, it's so much better.
He said anything, right?
Yeah, he said anything.
Just the number one, man.
Oh,
That
What's the number
burger's
one?
so good. That's a single patty with cheese, fries, and a drink.
square patties, bro.
Oh, square patties. So good.
I'm a square patty.
You are a square patty,
Thanks,
and you wear
Gipple.
square platties.
I wear squatties.
you wear square patties.
All right, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey guys, this is Nickel Boots. What ordinary skill or thing do you think you're really good at? I think I'm really good at waiting. Thanks.
Ordinary thing that I'm good at.
In the vein of waiting.
Gosh, I would say I'm good at multitasking and like keeping track of things. So like often I have a lot of things that I'm doing around the house or like projects that I'm working on or work projects that I'm working on or this podcast stuff that we're doing. And I feel like I'm okay at like putting things down and picking back up and knowing kind of where I left off really quickly.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Cool.
not bad.
Cool.
I think maybe. Geez, I don't know.
Good at cutting grass.
Yeah, that's not hard to be. It's hard to. It's actually very hard to be bad at cutting grass.
So that's what makes it an average thing, right? But you're good at it. Like
How do you
good.
be? No, I'm not that good. I mean, you can't be good at cutting grass.
You put it at the right height, you fucking don't miss any. I mean, it's
I've seen some people bad at it. leaving like big dips in it when they turn too hard, or they just miss an entire thing of
Scalping
grass.
hills.
Yeah. In landscaping, man, you get chewed out by your client if you do that. I got chewed out a few times for that. So yeah, I've seen some bad jobs. I've done some bad jobs. So good job, Guido.
I didn't even. That's not the one I picked. You guys picked it for me.
Oh.
I've always been pretty decent or good at organization. I've always enjoyed keeping things organized, especially projects I'm working on or like things in my closet. I like to keep everything kind of the way it is, and that way I know where to get to it and quickly. And that's always been something I've been pretty good at, especially on my computer. Like everything's in its place. I can't stand having files everywhere. Everything's nice, neat, and clean. And
how's your desktop look? How many icons you got?
2 icons.
It's a good man.
Yep, the recycle bin and a folder with some videos from the last episode that I edited.
God, I cannot fucking stand when I go look at people's computers and there's 100 fucking icons on their desktop.
Dude,
I'm just like, how do you do anything on this fucking computer?
That, I swear, walking by the cubes to get to mine, I look at people's monitors and wants me to I want to have a heart attack. Because I'm like, what in the world is there?
Yeah, right? Like, delete half of that shit.
Yeah.
And if it's similar, put it in a fucking folder, and I guarantee you cut that in a third or a quarter of the amount of icons you got on your desktop.
Exactly, man.
And you'll be way more organized because you're not like, I think it's over here. Or the people that like type the name of the file they're looking for on their desktop.
Right.
Do you have those people?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I feel you, man.
Fucking
I never
disgusting.
use my desktop. So, no, it's full of icons right now. It's got not hundreds, but probably like 20.
Does it go more than like half of your screen?
No, it's like 2 columns, 2.5
I'm talking
columns.
Talking people that have like 3/4 of their fucking screen taken up by icons on their desktop. It's gross.
Or they have 2 monitors and it's like full and a half.
Yeah.
And one of my coworkers said, I'm going to get a 3rd monitor to keep all my files organized. I'm like, dude, if you need a 3rd monitor for that, you're not organized.
Hold the fucking folder. Monitor 1, monitor 2, monitor 3, right? Like,
those
there
are
you go.
some
There's your
expensive
3
folders.
monitors fitting on 2 fucking monitors. Holy fuck.
Dude, I know it, man. It kills me.
Well, there you have it.
So, Queens, what are you good at? Cutting grass?
Yeah, good guys.
Hey, I think it's a good one.
No, I think I'm pretty good at being on time. Like right on time.
Like,
sure.
If you were to go and look at my punch-in for work the past month.
That work doesn't count. You do that every fucking day.
I know, but that's just an example. And I get there, I start at 7. Every punch-in is going to be either at 6:59 or 7 a.m.
On the dot?
Pretty much, yeah.
Good.
And whenever I have to meet someone, I'm always there on time. I never like to keep people waiting.
Yeah, no, this is true. You are always there on time.
Yeah.
The last time that we showed up, you and I literally parked at the same time and walked together to the place that we were getting dinner, like the 3 blocks that it was, because we both showed up at the exact same time.
Yeah, that was good.
It was a good time.
All right.
No, actually, it wasn't.
What?
Aww.
That was a fun time.
Yeah, it was. It was a great time. I'm saying that like the next day at work was not a fun time.
The next day at work? Wasn't it like a Friday or something? I wouldn't get that drunk unless I knew I didn't have to work. So I think
maybe it was a Friday then, or maybe you had off on Friday.
Next time I do that, I can't.
It's not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. We need another night like that though.
We do. We should do it soon.
This weekend.
I can't. I work this weekend.
I'm glad we're making plans on the podcast.
I like it. It's fun.
All right.
We just want you guys to all feel included, like you guys are living right next door or something.
Yeah. Nasty. Maybe if I do my Facebook invite to everybody party thing, I'll have Nasty there and he can live stream it.
Oh,
He'll
fuck
be the
yeah.
guy holding the camera.
Honestly, I'm gonna start doing a lot more live streams here in the next 2 weeks from now. I'm planning on doing a lot more live
I'll go
streams.
out with you anytime if you want to live stream.
I'm not talking that type of
Oh.
live stream. But yes, still doing live streams.
Well, we should do that too.
We should do that. I think that would be fun.
Next time
Definitely
we
should.
go out,
I should have
live
done that on
stream.
Cinco de Drinko.
You should have.
That would have been fun.
All right, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey guys, Super Tish Guy here. I just wanted to check in with you guys and see if you had a chance to play the new Destiny 2 DLC, and just let me know what you think. Thanks, guys. Have a good podcast.
No, I did not.
No.
I don't have the game.
I have not. I didn't want to reinstall that fucker. It's such a massive game, and I haven't heard any great stuff about it, about the expansion. I've heard it was kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Destiny isn't my game. Don't like it.
Yeah.
At least.
Sorry, Tish. All right, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey guys, it's Boy Porridge. Just calling to see what you guys thought of the new Destiny 2 expansion / patch. I'm having a pretty fun time. All right, thanks. Bye.
Fuck you.
Destiny is just
Voicemail.
not my game.
I just didn't want to install that fucker. It's just too large.
Yeah, I
but
don't
I heard
even
it
have
was
it.
very disappointing.
All right, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey guys, Dianeti's here. Just wondering what your thoughts were on the new Destiny 2 update. Having a lot of fun with it. Cool. Bye.
I just don't think that it's my game. I don't like Destiny.
Yeah, you tried it.
It was such a large game, huge game, and I just did not want to hit that install button and wait an hour for it to download. And plus, I heard people were just like, meh.
Yeah.
So
that's why I never even installed it.
There we go. All right, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hi guys, it's Tomo. I hope you're having a great podcast. First off, I want to apologise. I've been a little bit slack as of recent couple of weeks, both in Discord and leaving voicemails.
Don't worry.
Primarily because I've been busy with a lot of stuff outside of the social world, real life shit. But my question this week was a question that came up at work, and although it was safe SFW at work, it doesn't have to be here, but is there anything that you will completely straight up just refuse to do? For example, jumping out of an aeroplane, getting fucked in the arse, tequila shots, those kind of things. I hope it makes some good conversation, and peace to all, loves, kisses, and hugs.
Thanks, Tomo.
Well, you went with fucked in the ass.
Yeah. I
This is a
mean,
whole
like,
new
I
level.
think we can all consider that we would not do that one, right?
Yeah, I don't think I would. I mean, not in the sense that, hey, maybe I might get enjoyment out of it. It very well could. I'd be down to try,
Right.
maybe,
Right.
in some sort of environment.
If I went to
where that-
jail, maybe I would consider it. But
I'm
not going to jail soon. I hope.
My butthole is in such a precarious situation as it
All
stands.
the time. All the time.
Yeah, all the time. So adding foreign objects to it isn't my first choice. I'm worried for the structural integrity of my anus.
Yeah, for sure. So okay, let's lay some ground rules. Getting
Okay.
fucked in the ass is probably out.
Okay.
Right? Sucking dick is probably out.
Okay.
Right? Are we cool with that? We cool with those
If
ground
someone
rules?
gave me $10 million, I'd suck a dick.
Right.
I'd suck a
No,
dick to get out of a fight.
There's no
I
money.
don't know
There's
if I
no
go-
money behind this. There's no
No?
money behind this.
No, he said, "Would you do anything? What would there's nothing that you would do."
I guess. What would you never do then?
Yeah.
You're right. You know what? If there's a decent amount of money behind something, I could probably be convinced to do anything besides
Right.
kill myself.
Yeah.
That I would probably never do.
That's a good one. That's a
Well,
really
yeah,
good
you
one.
wouldn't get anything out of it.
Right. But I'm
Except
just
the
saying.
sweet, sweet release.
The sweet fucking revenge after death of being like, I fucking told you I would. Just imagine the conscience on that fucking person.
Dang, that's a tough one because killing yourself is a really, really good one.
Hey, yeah, not to say I might hit some hard times. I'm open to it.
Right.
Clear my debt after I die. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think that I would kill anybody. Like voluntarily kill anybody that didn't deserve to die. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Well, that's really good.
Myself included.
I wouldn't do heroin. That'd probably be the one thing I wouldn't do.
Oh,
I don't like needles.
Oh, in a heartbeat.
I'd pay to do heroin right now.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Somebody give me $10. I'll go fucking find a rock and fucking light it up and put it in my arm right now.
Just live stream some doing some heroin.
Dude, let's live stream some heroin. Yo, I got a guy on the corner that we could probably talk to. He seems kind of sketch.
That'd be
a
knock on his door. Dope live stream.
Dope
in more ways than
one.
Literally.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd jump out of a plane. I'd do most stuff. I don't think I'd tightrope walk. Anything where there's like an actual chance of death.
Sure.
Like that requires skill, like tightrope walking, like over a Grand Canyon or something. I wouldn't do that.
I would. But I also trust like harnesses and stuff like that. Like
no harness.
Oh, no harness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would almost put that in suicide.
Even if they gave me I
wouldn't do it. You're right.
I'm the rich guy. Okay.
Okay.
You guys, I really want to see an amateur tightrope walker walk over the Grand Canyon. Okay, but it's a narrow part of the Grand Canyon, so you only have to walk. You only have to walk like 30 feet. Okay.
Okay.
I will give you 2 months to prepare.
Oh,
all right.
And I will give you $50 million.
Are we talking legitimate tightrope, or are we talking like slackline?
No, legitimate tightrope. I want to see that taut rope.
Right. So it wouldn't sink at all when standing on it. It would be very straight across, just like walking across like a bar, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So 30 feet, 2 months to train, $50 million.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Absolutely. No question.
I'll fucking do it. Yeah.
You think you can peg that in 2 months?
Yeah, I'll go walk with some of the best slackliners fucking day and night out there on that exact canyon.
Yeah.
In something that's going to sway all over the fucking place with nothing to control my balance. And then I'll do it with a harness on for like 2 days prior to.
Yeah, I quit my job. This is like retirement or
death.
To it. Or death. You know?
Oh, shit. Oh,
yeah, if you fall, you die.
True.
But if I don't...
No, okay. So look, there is one catch here. If I feel like I'm falling, I'm just tossing the fucking bar and I'm hugging that fucking rope. And
That's true.
And I'm gonna scurry my ass across. You didn't say how the fuck I had to get across.
I said tightrope walk.
No,
you're gonna have to walk across.
No. You said
no,
get
I said
across.
Tightrope. There's no loopholes in this. All right, I wrote out pages upon pages of contracts for you to sign.
Yeah, and my lawyers said I found the loophole.
Oh, your lawyers?
Yeah,
I'm the guy giving away $50 million to someone to tightrope walk. I think I have better lawyers than you.
You should hire better lawyers.
All right.
Next one.
Next voicemail. Here it is.
Thanks, Tomat.
Finished this semester and I think that school has fried my mind. What's the hardest class you took and what made it the hardest kind?
Spedicino.
Oh, Spedicino.
Nice one, man. Very nice.
Hardest class I ever took. Are we talking decent grade or shit grade? Like, because there's a lot of hard classes that I took that I just didn't pay attention, and that's why they were hard. Like, it was my fault that they ended up being hard. but there's a lot of classes that I took that like I actually really fucking tried and I could not fucking keep up.
He just said very generally that it's just the hardest class you ever took.
Yeah.
That was, I think mine would have been this, the college I went to for my freshman and sophomore year. You had to have a minor in religion to graduate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it got
Was it
hard.
private school?
It was a private
yep.
college. It was in the city where the Church of God's headquartered. So it was a big Church of God school.
Okay.
And
what was the name of the school? If you don't mind
Lee
me asking?
University.
Oh, Lee University.
Yep.
I've actually heard of it.
Yep. Yeah, it's a big school. It's a good school overall. But,
nice.
After you get past New and Old Testament courses, it's those are easy. You can get through no problem.
Right.
You jump into religious theory, and holy crap!
Was there a lot of like arguments in that class? Because I feel like that would be the class where it's like, I actually don't agree with any of this fucking theory for like people that are not super religious.
Right. There was, and the teacher, he was like super into it. And I think he probably made the course harder than it needed to be. He's kind of one of those professors. He's a nice guy, but I think he made it harder. And it got tough, and I transferred schools out because I still had another 3 or 4 classes I had to take that were higher than that one. Like there's no way. I'm a business major. I don't want to put myself through this, but some people did kicked out of the class because they wouldn't refer to God as an it. It was supposed to be gender neutral.
Really?
Yeah, that was hardcore. But that was definitely the hardest class.
God's gender fluid.
I mean,
mean, like, man cum or pussy cum.
Oh, yes.
He's gender fluid.
So Nasty, what was your hardest class?
I'm still trying to figure out what my hardest class was. Gweeds, take this over.
When I went to an art school for high school, and I did okay in every art class that I took. I was a visual art major. The high school I went to had majors where you could do like the theater major or visual art, some sort of instrument, creative writing. So I took all these art classes, and the one that I always had trouble with was the spatial art, like sculpting. Especially sculpting with clay, and we did figure sculpting, and my brain shuts down. I can't work in a 3D plane like that. And everything that I made was just like wonky looking and didn't look as good as anyone else's, and it was embarrassing to be in it in that class because you got all these very talented artists around you, and they're making these beautiful figures of people, and I'm making potatoes. It was a difficult class for me to get through, but I did.
Nice.
You made it finally?
I made it through it.
Did you have to take it once?
It's great going to an art school because art is subjective, and
right.
they can't fail you for being bad at art.
Right.
They can fail you for getting the principles wrong, but for just not being talented, they can't really give you a failing grade for that.
But you just say it's abstract.
Yeah.
It's an abstract piece.
Right. It happens. It happens to the best of us. So my bad one was Intro to Computer Architecture, which I failed the first semester, and I took over summer in like a condensed semester, which was only 6 weeks instead of 16 weeks. And I thought that would be better, and it was not. And I still got a fucking D- and just barely passed. Like it was one of those where it was like, I seriously was like struggling my ass off just to try to make sense of what the fuck was happening in the class. And that's when I was like, I don't really understand hardware. And I think that software is definitely the path for me.
Sure. Software for the money is.
No, hardware is in the future.
Really?
I'm telling you, in the next 10 years, hardware engineers are going to catch up.
Wow. Interesting.
All right, last voicemail. Here it is. Wonder who it's going to be.
Oh, I can't wait.
Hey, this is Bombhap. Love your show. What's your favorite food to cook at a campsite or a campouts? My favorite food is the...
Wow.
Nasty could probably guess my favorite.
Oh, I can for sure, 100%. I will put money on this. Hobo Pockets.
It's Hobo Pocket.
Fucking Hobo Pockets. For people that don't know what Hobo Pockets are, Gweeds, what are they?
It was something that I wanted to plan for con last year.
We should do it this year.
We could do it, maybe.
I think it's an easy thing that feeds a lot of people. That's what we always have a problem with. We make Hobo Pockets every at Shantytown, and every fucking year we leave with the fucking like 3/4 of the fucking food that we cooked on the first night that we fucking went.
Yeah.
We should learn.
Hobo Pockets is just you take a sheet of aluminum foil and then you think of everything that you like and then you put it in the aluminum foil and you wrap it into a ball and you throw it into a fire. And then 40 minutes later, you come back, you get that ball out, and it's all the food that you put in there cooked.
Yep.
Nice. So everyone's is normally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll put like ground beef and some potatoes, some veggies, carrots, some onions, and some slices of pepperoni, jalapenos. You put a daub of butter in there.
Yep.
To let it all stew in. Oh, it's so good.
Fries everything up then too with the butter.
Yep.
It's nice and charred around the outsides.
Wow.
And it's like this game too, playing it, or where you have to guess when it's gonna be done.
Yep. Because you don't want to undercook it, but once you open it, it's fucked, and you're not gonna be able to fucking put it back on.
So you always leave it on another 10 minutes longer than what you think it's gonna be done at. Hobo Pockets are fun. I like them.
Fuck yeah.
And then you get to compare with other people. Oh,
right. Oh, what'd you put in it? Oh, that's a good idea. I should try that next time.
Huh.
I think half the fun of the Hobo Pockets at Shantytown, though, is everybody kind of like goes and gets their own thing, so it's secretive. Whereas, like, if we shared the food of Hobo Pockets, everybody would know what everybody else has, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And then every year, someone like comes up with a brand new thing to put in their Hobo Pocket, and everybody's like, "Ooh, I wish I would have thought of that."
Fuck! Why didn't I do that? We should do that, Con. I think that'll be a good idea.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'm a basic bitch. I just like hot dogs.
Oh, hot dogs
over the fire. It's so good. I just keep eating them.
Okay. I have to say my favorite is going to be pudgy pies.
Ooh, what's that?
I like a pudgy pie. I like a pudgy pie.
It's basically a fancy grilled cheese, but instead of cheese inside, you can put whatever the fuck you want, and it's a cast iron thing that fits around the bread pieces. So it's like you stick a griddle inside of the fire, and it toasts the bread on both sides.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll bring those to con too. I have like 4 of them. I don't know why I didn't bring them last year.
You can do like banana, chocolate, and marshmallow. You can do peanut butter and jelly. Any kind of cheese
pie filling,
with ham in it.
Pie
filling
is a good one. Pizza sauce, mozzarella, and pepperoni. Oh,
that's nostalgia right there. That's like my childhood.
Fucking fantastic. I love pudgy pie.
We both grew up on a trailer campground.
Oh yeah, we did. It's kind fantastic.
We didn't
trailer
grow up
park.
there.
We grew up in trailer parks.
We summer homed there.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So it's good stuff. We'll do some Hobo Pockets and pudgy pies, I think, this year at Con. If for the people that are there. Sorry for Con talk. I'm done.
Well, that's it for voicemails. We're done.
Your favorite segment? Is that what we're on?
Yeah, I think it's definitely my favorite segment. Biggie, where would this next segment rate for you?
I would say it's my probably my third favorite segment.
Oh no, that's wrong. That's a wrong choice that you just said.
Oh no.
It needs to be your first favorite segment.
It's quickly becoming my favorite segment.
Okay, good. All right. Well, it's time for Listener of the Week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
This week's Listener of the Week is Your Storm. He gave us 5 stars on the Canadian iTunes. And he titled his review, They Guilt Trip Me. And his review is as follows. I have yet to listen to a podcast of theirs that hasn't put a smile on my face. Whether you play games casually, hardcore, or hardly at all, this pod will never fail to entertain you and brighten up your day. Highly recommend giving them a listen. Thanks, Your Storm. You are our listener of the week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
Well, folks, we are at the precipice of disaster here.
Oh no.
We seriously are.
We have no reviews left.
0 reviews.
No reviews left.
Yep. So I'm not
this
even gonna yell.
episode,
I'm not even
Biggie
gonna yell.
Size, You
Might
might
be the
be
last.
on the last episode of the Just Okay Gamers podcast.
Yep.
Guys, we can't let this happen. Everyone, get the iTunes, write a review, put the stars, just say, hey, it's great. Hey, we like those guys. That Biggie's okay. He's kind of shittier than Millpool and Wally, but hey, we liked it. Put it. That's all we need. We can keep the pod going. So get out there and get it done. Come on. Love you.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about it earlier today, we spend years of our lives coming in, week out, giving you free content over and over and over, funny stuff that you enjoy. You
barely
listen
missing
to it
anything
every week. You know, fuck us for. Don't.
We're
They don't need to take 5 minutes out of their fucking busy ass, stupid ass days to come and leave a fucking review on iTunes.
Wait, no, look it. This might just be a sign. Have you ever looked at signs and say
the
sometimes
movie signs?
things? Yeah, good movie, right?
Yeah. The
I
water
like the
glasses and all
It's
that.
all
Yeah.
times. It's all
Vamonos.
It's all about time we take our tinfoil hats off.
All right.
And we walk outside into the cornfield and see what happens.
Which one of us is Mel Gibson?
Well, Nasty's the most racist.
I knew exactly where you were going once you said my name.
Damn.
Fuck me. Anyways, put it in their hands. If they want to hear another episode, it's on them.
Yeah.
We'll keep our
You know,
tinfoil
you
hats
guys-
on if you guys want us to.
I wouldn't be so mad if I didn't know how many people there are that listen that haven't left a review.
You should just stop looking at the numbers. The numbers make you so upset all the time.
They do.
Especially
So
when
there-
they go down.
There's that one guy who's listening to this right now, and he's probably thinking, oh man, I should probably leave a review. And then he'll forget about it, you know. He'll forget about it, and then it'll come up the next week, and he'll feel a little bad, but he'll forget about it. I'm talking to you, guy, all right? You're probably driving your car right now. Stop what you're doing. Pull off to the side of the road. Pull out your laptop. I assume everybody drives with a laptop. I do.
Yep, I do.
Oh, absolutely.
Log on to iTunes. Go through the horrible process of getting on there and verifying all your information. Find the podcast on iTunes. You know, you can't go to the music iTunes. You got to go to the podcast iTunes. It's the whole thing. And then once you find us, somewhere on that page, there's like a write a review kind of thing. Just do that. Just click that button. Say, hey, thanks for the show. That's all you got to do. It's not much. Stop your car. Pull out your laptop. Go through a bunch of bullshit. And then write the review. That's it. All right. Biggie Size, anything you want to plug?
Absolutely. Well, we've got the movie podcast, Just Okay Movies. You can search it on iTunes. We're on Stitcher, Overcast, Pocket Cast. You can actually go to justokmovies.com and see exactly where you can listen to the pod. It's every Wednesday. Normally the episode's up by Thursday morning. Definitely come check us out and send us an email to justokmovies@gmail.com. You know, if there's a topic we've talked about or maybe a film that you just want to let us know about and let us know what your thoughts are about it. We would love to hear it and talk about it on the pod. And also follow us on Twitter @justokmovies. Shoot me a message and say, hey, you know, hi. I'll say hey.
Listen, you guy driving your car right now, all right? You get done leaving your review on iTunes for this show.
Yeah.
Go on to Twitter.
Drive home safe.
Twitter.com/justokmovies. Look around that page, find that follow button. If you don't have an account, sign up for one, follow that account. Why aren't you on Twitter? What's wrong with you?
I think that the platform's dying. That's what's wrong with me.
It's not dying.
It's
You've
all
never been
dying.
on it to know it was alive.
Yeah, exactly. So it's always been dead to me.
Oh, okay. No, I think Biggie got really upset on the Just Okay Movies that was just released
this week.
He released an ultimatum on the people. He said if they don't get 25 followers on their Twitter, he said or else.
Else, indeed.
Yeah, he said,
you don't want to
get this or else.
Oh shit! I'm gonna go follow you right now and reactivate my Twitter just to fucking keep the movie pod going.
You don't want to see me angry, friends.
No,
you don't want to see it.
Don't want to see it.
I love you guys. Please follow. I would love to get more followers. I'll talk to you. Hit me up. We'll talk movies. Absolutely. Well, guys, my arm. You know, I know I've been kind of nice and happy and everything, but I've lost a lot of blood. That bullet started to really hurt.
Let me suck on your arm.
Suck on your
go
arm.
ahead. That's my ass. you missed.
Oh shit!
I knew it tasted
That's a little
funny.
higher.
Well, hold on. Are you sure it's your ass?
I'm pretty sure.
Let me go back for more.
Well, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, and I think I read in the manual that if you put me back in the machine and turn it back on next week, I'll actually split back in the Millpool and Wally.
No,
So-
just kill him. Just kill him.
Or
Just, mindfuck him. Mindfuck
just
him.
kill me.
Mindfuck him.
Well, he went out of this world the same way he came into it.
Yeah, just like all of us.
With a bang.
Out of a pussy.
How did that work?
What? I don't know. What?
All right. Nasty, you want to do our plugs?
Yeah, if you guys want to check us out, go to justokgamers.com. On the right side, you can find links to all of our social media, as well as a link to our Patreon. If you want to support the podcast, that's how you can do so. Patreon.com/justokgamers. If you want to leave us an email, our email is justokgamers@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail like these lovely people did today. That'd be 615-763-5654. And come join us on Discord. Discord.gg/justokgamers. I think that's about it. Oh, come watch us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/justokgamers as well.
All right. Well, hopefully we can get the clone machine going back. Although I'm very curious to see what this clone machine... here, I'm going to set it to Wally Millpool again to get Biggie size back, but I'm going to put it on the French setting just to see what kind of thing we get.
See what comes out.
Hey, Biggie size.
Oh, oui, monsieur. How are you doing today?
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, oui.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, get rid of that one.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. You gonna say bye?
He's
I'm
dead.
I'm dead.
Well, I thought you were waiting
I've
for him to
committed
say
to
bye.
the bit as best as I can.
Way to commit to the bit, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Oh my God, that was a blast.
You did great, Biggie.
You did fantastic.
Thank